Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do the Mars and Aries transit reading. It is just a general collective reading, but it pertains to Mars moving into Aries. I did start, feeling this energy last night, and I was already in bed, so I didn't, get up and do the reading, but as always, when I wake up, I was guided again. So some of you guys may be feeling this already, depending on, where you're at in your frequency and vibration, but some of you may not, and that's fine. Mars is still in Pisces. It's in 29 degrees Pisces. So before the day is out, it'll be in Aries. Some of you guys, I was also getting that you may be experiencing like headaches. But what I was initially feeling was like almost an antsy type of energy. Not that it was good or bad, it just felt like very like anxiousness mixed with excitement. It almost felt like electric charges is the best way that I can explain it, like being charged up. um, so I'm using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, the Mixed Emotions deck, and then I'm going to use the 90s Tarot. The card that I seen in regards to the energy was in the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, and it was the Fire Ant energy. So, it may come up, it may not, but that was the card that was shown to me as to what I was feeling. All right, so with that being said, we're going to jump in. You guys know the disclaimer. Take what resonates and leave the rest. The energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. And time as well as the energy is fluid, although the intention is set for, the present energy and what the transit of Mars going into Pisces. If it's not yours, don't take it. And yeah, let's jump in. I have nothing else. So I'm starting out with the Mixed Emotions deck just to see how the collective is feeling right now. And then I was going to initially start with the Wild Unknown Tarot, but I was drawn to the Mixed Emotions deck and guided to use it first. But the bottom of the Mixed Emotions deck, we have Stressed. And like this energy is, it's kind of similar to that Fire Ant energy. It says tense, strained, and under pressure. For me personally, as a reader, the Fire Ant card to me is like an energy of like, it really is like chaos. Or the feeling of being chaotic. And it's almost like the way I'm feeling it is not knowing what to do with the energy that you're feeling. So, for some, it could cause, this stressed energy. Up under that, we have unsure, and then we have guilty. And what this is making me feel like is, whatever the situation is for you, there is like, there is some unsurety, but I feel like this is more leaning towards being indecisive. Whatever the situation is, whether you may need to make a decision, you're in the process of that, or you've made a decision. With guilty here, what I'm hearing is like, accountability. You have to be accountable for whatever, decision that you made, will make, or need to make. I'm just, with the trust card here, it's like it's almost making me feel like the energy of, you know, like everything happens for a reason. The choices we make them for a reason. So, but let's see how the collective is feeling right now. Oh, how's the collective feeling right now? Yeah, we have shy, timid, hesitant, and reserved. This is almost making me feel like an energy. I mean, timid and hesitant does, is a synonym or, thereof of, like it's holding back. And like I said, with this energy, Mars is the energy of, passion, aggression. It is anger. And especially going into Aries, Mars rules Aries. So it's going home into Aries. And we have compassionate on the bottom. It's like with compassionate and powerless at the bottom, it's almost like it's giving me an energy of like needing to surrender emotionally. I mean, we do have the moon in Pisces right now, but it's almost like there's a holding back. But let me get some more. How's the collective feeling right now? Yeah, we have disgusted. Oh, it says revolted, nauseated, and repelled. And then at the bottom of the deck we have resistant. Yeah, it's like this is like it's just reiterating what I've already said. This resistant energy it almost feels like you're not wanting to do something or go through something. Some of you, there may be something that you see that just, I'm hearing like turns you off with the shy and the disgusted card. Can I get one more? It could be in the way, like what I'm getting is like in the way someone is acting. Yeah, but then you feel like there's nothing you can do about the situation with the powerless card. And it's like, it's almost like some of you could also be like, you could have given up your power to someone. And now you're feeling, almost vulnerable with the embarrassed card. And it's like with the surprise card, you're now realizing this. And now, you need to make a decision on, what you're going to do about it. And, Mars is masculine energy. It's emperor energy. Taking charge. Taking your power back. Yep, and just confirming what I said, the panicky card, like, what are you going to do? Alarmed, anxious, fight or flight, yeah. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have grief. Yeah, and it's like, you can't, I'm not going to say you can't, because, we all can do whatever we want. But this grief here is like, it's almost like it needs to be let go. Don't feel ashamed. Some of you may be, feeling sad or hurt, but like I said, like everything happens for a reason. So, bottom of the animal spirit deck is the horse energy. And what this is making me feel like is there's a need to ground yourself. There's a need to ground yourself, yeah. Grounding will be protected right now. Something for you to do is just allowing yourself to feel or, process what's coming up for you, but stay grounded. And I'm also getting like, with the crescent moon here, stay, like, allow your intuition to guide you. Because with the oyster here, I always get protection with the oyster card. This water energy. This grounded earth energy, you need to really hold on to it as best as you can with this transit. This otter card, there's something behind it. Because, you know, otter energy is, you know, it's a very playful energy, a very exciting energy. Not as, like, hyper excited like the dolphin card, but there may even be something or someone that's trying to, like, emotionally, like, almost in a way, like, push your buttons. That's what I'm getting. But it's like you have to protect yourself from that. Because it's almost like with the lizard, what I see with the lizard is like a 7 of swords energy. And it's like for some of you, you're seeing this lizard energy within a person. I'm not saying that the lizard energy is bad, but it's almost giving me chameleon vibes. I don't even believe there's a chameleon card in this deck. But just with the depiction, it's giving me like chameleon vibes. But you're aware of it, even if this otter energy is your intuition, because that's what it feels like. Also, you're privy to it, whether it's a person or a situation. But what's going on as it pertains to this Mars and Aries transit? Yeah, we have the hummingbird. Scorpion. Can I get one more? What's going on as it pertains to this transit of Mars going into Aries? Mars going into Aries. Can I get one more? We have the crown. Alright, so we have out the hummingbird, the scorpion, and the crow. And what this is making me feel like, I'm getting like hearing with the hummingbird energy. There may be like something you're hearing, something someone is saying. Normally, you know, it's air energy, so, you know, it could be tied to the throat chakra. But the throat chakra energy is normally, you know, color-wise, it's depicted as blue. With this red being here, it's making me feel like there's maybe some aggressive communication that may be going on for some of you. Or you could have heard something or said something. Take it how it resonates. But with the scorpion energy, as I picked up the card, I said, you know, it hurts. And for some of you, it could be like hurtful words that you're holding on to with the crow energy. Or hurtful things that you've said. But ultimately, what I'm feeling is like, also with the crow energy, if you weren't the one that said something, you're like holding back. Again, this shy energy. You're watching, but you're not saying anything because I'm getting silence off of this crow energy. But with this Scorpion energy, like, yeah, I heard it, you know, it hurts. What's at the bottom? Yep, the elephant. Again, here's that grounded energy. You know, the elephant. Even though it's fire energy, the elephant is a very, you know, grounded and regal and, you know, what's the word? The elephant is like the most delicate, subtle force. Is what I'm feeling. And it's almost like this elephant energy is the energy that you need to take on, right? Along with the buffalo. And y'all know the buffalo is my favorite card. And here it is, the fire ant energy. Yeah, it's almost like for some of you, this energy right here, like the elephant and the buffalo, what I'm getting is like this fire ant energy could be going on around you. And we are, you know, talking about, you know, a transit, a major, you know, transit, Mars going home into Aries. But it's almost like for some of you, the best thing that you can do for yourself right now is, for some of you, I'm feeling like there's a need to just be silent and let this energy play out, even though you may want to take some type of action. Harness this energy, harness this elephant energy. And as the buffalo is like, it gives me an energy of like being smart, like using your, even though, you know, it's earth energy, it's also like a mental and spiritual powerful energy that you need to harness. And like with the fire ant energy, like you have to turn away from anybody that's in this energy, or even if you are in this energy, because it feels like almost like an antagonistic type of energy. Remember, we started out with the stress card. But also for some of you, I'm feeling like this could be like you and another person. I almost feel like this elephant energy is coming to this buffalo energy like as a seeking guidance. That's what I feel. Because this buffalo energy has already like established or put in place some type of boundary towards this fire ant energy. Yeah. But let's get to the tarot. I like this already. So bottom of the tarot deck. Ooh, yes, we have the Six of Swords, which is an energy of, you know, forward movement. It's also leaving behind, you know, it's the energy of going from trouble to calmer waters. And then we have, you know, the drill and the star. This star is that buffalo energy. Some of you are knowing that if you're in that elephant energy, that you are like, you know, you need to go towards that buffalo energy. For some type of help or guidance, or because that's what I feel, that, you know, the star is, you know, it's a healing energy. They may even be a healer, but it's almost like, you know, like it's time for you to, you know, whether reach out to this person, seek guidance from the person, if it's a person for you. If it's not a person for you, some of you are knowing that whatever this situation is up here may be for you, whatever is being highlighted during this transit, you know, like it's time for you to move on, and or like moving on would be the way for you to harness this star energy for yourself. But like I said, some of you are feeling, you know, this Eight of Swords is coming in like the powerless energy, like there's nothing you can do. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. So let's see. Why is the hummingbird here? We have the Four of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. The Ten of Wands. What messages do we need as it pertains to the Mars and Aries transit? Can I get one more? Alright, so we have out the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the High Priestess, the Five of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. And what this is making me feel like, I'm already feeling that, like that holding on, the shy energy in this Four of Pentacles. Some of you could be like holding back from saying something, or vice versa. But like I said, I was getting like the energy of hearing. Some of you, especially with the High Priestess out here, some of you are like almost like resisting your intuition. Like it's almost like you're trying to push what your intuition is telling you down. But it's almost like your intuition is trying to get you, in whatever situation you're in, to come from a higher place. Because initially, like I had got, you know, hearing with the hummingbird. And the reason why was like they gave me the sound of, you know, the hummingbird's wings flapping. And some of you, like, you don't want to, it's like you don't want to listen to your intuition. You're trying to block it out. Literally. With the Nine of Cups and the Five of Cups, there's a Four of Cups at play. Whatever decision that you're going to make, or that you may need to make, or that you have already made, within regards to, you know, your own happiness, your emotional happiness. Yes, if you're making a decision to do something that pertains to your happiness, it will hurt others. But it's almost like, are you willing to live with this grief and regret of the Five of Cups? Because that's what this Five of Cups is. Or, being that there's a Four of Cups at play, For some of you, there could be, you could be passing up an opportunity because you're so focused on how it's going to make others feel instead of how it's going to make you feel. We have the Nine of Cups here. This is you. And if this is past for you, it's like you made a decision that pertained to your happiness, but it's like you almost regret the decision that you made. And then with the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, it's almost like there's a procrastination energy that I'm getting here that, you don't, like, it's like either you don't want to, which is fine, or you don't know how to, like, let this go. The Ten of Wands is an energy of burden. It's an energy of, like you're taking on too much. There's a release that's needed. It's almost like you're hoarding everything that you're feeling, especially with this Four of Pentacles as well. But as the Knight of Pentacles, it's the slowest moving knight in the deck. But with this Knight of Pentacles, what I'm getting is like you're procrastinating. And also, like with this Crow, you may be watching and being silent, but you're not doing nothing. So it's almost like giving me like a stifling energy. And then we have the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. And this King of Pentacles is, they're showing me the Elephant card. And it's like, with the Hermit, I'm almost getting like there's some type of how can I put this? Like there's some type of guidance behind this Hermit card, whether it's the universe trying to guide you. You guys know, for me, the Hermit is like my spirit card. And it's almost like, the energy, the universe is trying to guide you towards this Ace of Pentacles. But for some of you, where I'm getting like the King of Pentacles energy, which is that elephant energy, upright, masculine energy, it's almost like I'm also feeling it in the reverse for some. I'm getting like a stubborn energy. Like you don't want to budge. But you're realizing through the Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, like something is like out of balance. Let's see what your intuition is telling you. Tell me about this High Priestess. What's the High Priestess? Like, I already said it, is what this reiterates with the Page of Swords. For some of you, your intuition is telling you to say something. It's like, speak up for yourself. It could be, towards a feminine energy. It could be expressing feelings to a feminine energy with the Empress at the bottom. Can I get one more for the High Priestess? But I'm also feeling that energy, like this. Energy is like, for some of you, you're being guided to reach out to someone. Let's see. Let me get one more before I say that. Can I get one more for the High Priestess? You cannot make this shit up. I'm telling y'all. Here's that Mars and Aries energy, the Emperor. It's a masculine energy. And like I said, some of you are, if there's a feminine energy that you want to reach out to, you're being guided to reach out to, you need to reach out to, do it. You have to harness, that's what the cards are saying, like harness this energy, because Mars is at home. This person may be like a sense of home to you, but it's almost like you don't know how to reach out to them because maybe something happened in the past. Remember, we are still in Mercury retrograde, because then we have the star at the bottom, which is that buffalo energy. And I felt the buffalo energy when the Empress showed up. But this is the star energy. This masculine energy is being guided to communicate to a feminine energy, but whoever this feminine energy is, she's harnessing the Empress, the star, and the Queen of Swords energy. And like I said, I felt the energy of the decision. Judgment is here. You have to decide. The decision is yours. It's on this Emperor. Let's see what the Ten of Wands is. What's this Ten of Wands? Because that's where I'm feeling like a lot of this resistance. What's this Ten of Wands? Tell me about the Ten of Wands. Yeah, your feelings. We have the Page of Cups. Your feelings. You're either resisting or you're holding on to your feelings and you know, not expressing yourself, not expressing how you feel. You're just holding it all in. And the cards are saying, look, the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands, it's time to move on and let this energy go. The time is now, because the Wheel of Fortune does speak to like time, and it's now. And with the eight of Wands, from the 8 to the 10 is the 2. Some of you are just stuck at a crossroads. You're stuck at a crossroads. Can I get one more? And now they're giving me, you know, the Nike slogan, like, just do it. Ooh. Yeah. The Magician fell on the floor, so I'm going to put it back. But that's the energy of just do it. I'll get one more for this Ten of Wands. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, there's something with the Nine of Wands. Like, you're just afraid, because I'm getting fear off of that, of just, you know, moving forward with the Six of Wands, but there's an Ace of Wands at play, which is a new, it's like that excitement that I was feeling, the charge, the spark. That's what the Ace of Wands is. And it's like you're feeling it, but you're trying not to feel it. So you're just like I said, I've been saying this whole reading, I feel like you're in a holding position. Shit is crazy. And let's look at this. Ooh, it's too many. Oh my God. We're gonna look at this Five of Cups, since that grief energy came up twice. Tell me about the Five of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. And then one more. The Five of Cups. OMG. Yep. Some of you regret that a decision that you made in the past, that where a situation could have been potentially wish fulfillment for you, It's almost like I'm getting the energy of like you gave it up. And the regret is you gave up on something, like I said, that made you happy. It's almost like you decided to go another way, thinking that it was better with the Ten of Cups here, and you didn't listen. That's why listening is coming up. You didn't listen. Somebody, a feminine energy could have been trying to tell you something, and you didn't listen. You didn't want to hear them out. You didn't listen. And now that's where that anxiety and stress is coming from with the Nine of Swords. And again, like with the King of Cups here, there's a whole lot of like emotional, like it is just an energy of regret. It's regret. Wow. Let's look at the Nine of Cups and then that'll be it. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Yep. Now it's like you're in the energy of trying to figure out how you can fix this. How can you bring it back together? With the Temperance card. Can I get one more? How do you get this back? And oh my God, I knew the Empress was gonna fly out. How can you make this work? We have the Emperor and the Empress out here. The only two court cards. Other than the Knight of Pentacles, but majors. How can I fix this? Because it's almost like what they're telling me, and I mean I can kind of see it in the cards. It's almost like you stung yourself. And hurting this person, you ended up hurting yourself. If it's a person for you. But this energy here is like, if this is all you and it has nothing to do with someone, there was a situation or circumstance or something that you did that where you ended up stinging yourself. And now it's like you don't, like you're so like almost angry and upset with yourself that you don't know how to channel this energy in a positive way. And the cards are like saying like, express it, say it. But some of you are just holding it in. And all it's doing is like festering. For some of you, it could fester to the point of having into like an argument or snapping at someone, because I'm feeling that also. But whatever you did, it caused, you know, this Empress, the way that I'm feeling it with the, oh, I thought it was the Eight of Cups. I don't know why I'm feeling the Eight of Cups, but it's the Seven of Cups. And I was going to say, like, I feel like this person walked away because they're not going to deal with the conflict. But it's the Seven of Cups, so it's almost like it really is. It's just emotional confliction over how to bring this back together. Like, you don't know what to do. You're trying to, like, figure out your options, but it's almost like each option is like my mom used to say, 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. And that's, only you know what you want to do. So what's the guidance or advice? What's the guidance or advice? Compassionate. It's almost saying like, let what you're feeling guide you. Let your heart guide you. Give me one more. But be honest, be truthful, because here's the blue bird, and I always get, you know, the throat chakra off of this card. Express what's in your heart. Can I get one more? They gave me 2 more. Yeah, because that's what will alleviate the frustration that you're feeling with the frustrated card, and it'll also like set you free. from this energy. The sad, the grief, the regret, the guilt, the shame I'm getting. Can I get one more? Yep. Unfulfilled. Because you're not happy in the situation, but it's like you almost don't trust yourself. So the cards are saying like, yes, let's go for it. It's like you're going home. For some of you, it could be like the energy of, you know how you're excited to go home if you haven't been home in a while, or how this is sending you back home within yourself. Or for some of you, like I said, it could be a person. And the cards are telling you to trust and to like go after that feeling. Because this energy is not conducive to, like, it's almost like this Mars and Aries transit is not going to allow you to like sit in this turmoil. And they did want me to clarify the disgusted card, so I'm going to clarify that. I almost forgot. Why is disgusted here? Oh, no. Why is disgusted here? That was the Judgment card that tried to flip over. So like I said, some of you were disgusted in the past decision that you made, and you just feel like there's nothing you can do about it. We have the Knight of Cups. Can I get one more? That's almost making me feel like emotionally you were stubborn, and you're like mad at yourself because, and here's the Eight of Cups. Yep. For some of you, it was your own ego that it's like you're disgusted with yourself because when you may have been presented with the opportunity to walk away from a situation, you didn't. It's almost like when you were given the opportunity to level up, you didn't take it. You decided with the Judgment card to let your ego drive you. So what that does is, it's almost like with the Justice card, you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. And it's almost like for some of you, the energy is here for you to like almost in a way rectify this energy. But it's almost like, are you going to continue to let your ego win, which is like the negative side of Mars? Or are you going to take some type of action and do something about it, which is the positive side of Mars? So there we have it, y'all. As always, I thank you for tuning in with me. Sending you all love and light, and I will see you guys on the next reading. All right, later.